What's up, YouTube? This is Crypto Bro, back again with another hot video. In today's short quick video, I'll be showing you guys how to mine Ethereum on your Windows 10 desktop computer. So if you guys are excited to learn how to mine some cryptocurrency, learn how to make some money while you're sleeping, go ahead and smash up the likes, like my boy Superman says, and do me this favor, guys, go ahead and smash this little red subscribe button over here. We just recently broke about 3,300 subscribers, so I want to thank each and every one of you guys for subscribing. And if you have not subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. You'll be supporting the channel, and you'll be learning some cool stuff about crypto as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this video started. So the build that I'm on right now, it's running a single GTX 1080 Ti. I won't be able to mine that much crypto, about $1 a day, but $1 a day is better than $0 a day. So let's go ahead and get this video started. So one of the first things that we're going to want to do is download the right mining software. I will put a link to this mega link in the YouTube description below. You're going to want to make sure that you download the right one for your operating system. So if you're running Linux, it would probably be the one at the bottom labeled Linux. But if you're running Linux, I shouldn't have to tell you that. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and download this one right here. This is only a 20 megabyte file. Looks like I'm downloading at about 1.2 megabytes per second. So I shouldn't have to pause this video. I do want to show you guys the whole process from start to finish here. So as you guys can see, the download is finished. We're going to go ahead and open it. We're simply going to extract this folder to our desktop here. And it should be on our desktop by now. Now we're going to go ahead and double click on this folder. We're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and there's going to be a start.batch file right here. And if you guys open it, this is what most configurations look like, but we are not done yet. We're not ready to mine just yet. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to head over to nanopool.org. Once again, that's nanopool.org. Another link will be in my YouTube description below. And if you guys did not know this, the software that we just downloaded, it's called Claymore's Dual Ethereum mining software. So a lot of people use this software to mine two different cryptocurrencies at the very same time. But since I'm limited on hash power with the single GTX 1080 Ti, I will only be mining Ethereum in this video. So let's go ahead and click Quick Start over here. And we're going to go ahead and click over here where it says number 3, generate your config. So as you guys can see, this is pretty straightforward. It's going to ask you for your OS. If you're on Linux, click here. If you're on Windows like I am, you're going to click over here. As you guys know, GTX 1080, that's a NVIDIA card. Worker name, you guys can name this anything you want for the purposes of this video. I will call this Crypto Bro Miner. Email, I believe this is optional, but you'll still want to put this here. Let me go ahead and put my official email here, cryptobro@cryptobro.tv. Main server, you're going to want to pick the closest server that's closest to you. So I'm located in the west coast of the United States. I'm going to go ahead and select this server right here. First algorithm, that's going to be Ethereum. Right here, they're going to ask for your Ethereum address. I'm going to go ahead and paste that in right here. Second algorithm, this is if you want to mine a second coin. As you guys know, I'm rocking a single graphics card right now. Difficulty has gone down since, you know, the market's in a bear market, but I do want to get the most Ethereum that I can get, so I won't be mining a second coin at this time. And with that being said, we're just going to want to triple check all this information. I'm running Windows with the NVIDIA GTX 1080. This is my worker name, Crypto Bro Miner. Here's my email, cryptobro@cryptobro.tv. I selected a server that's close to me. We're mining Ethereum, and this is my Ethereum address over here. So what we're going to do is simply click Generate. It's going to download this configuration, and you guys notice this little start.bat file. What we're going to do is we're actually going to delete this file right here that was in the Claymore folder. It's going to be all the way at the bottom. We're going to delete that, and then we're simply going to drag and drop this over here, okay? Now, it's time to go ahead and minimize some of our tabs here. You may want to download HW Monitor GPU-Z. That way you can monitor your temps. I'll make another video about this here in a couple days if there's a lot of demand, or if you guys simply have a question, just drop your question in the YouTube comments below, and I'll do my best to answer your question as quickly as I can. So right now, as you guys can see, my temperature for the GPU is 29 Celsius. Now, if you guys are just getting into mining, if you guys don't know a lot about it, your CPU, your GPU, I'm sorry, not your CPU, but your graphics processing unit, your graphics card, it's gonna get hotter than shit. So let's go ahead and show you guys how hot this can actually get. So all we have to do is double click this file right here, and as you guys can see, we are now mining Ethereum. It says it has detected one card, a single GTX 1080 Ti, got about 11 gigabytes of RAM. As you guys can see here in the bottom right hand corner, the zone alarm is asking me if it's okay for this miner to access the internet. Now if I click no, it's not going to mine, so you're going to have to click yes, okay? So as you guys can see, we are starting to mine over here. Temperatures have actually shot up. We're now at 40 Celsius, 42 Celsius. As you guys can see, the GPU load is at 100%. We are using more power than idle, of course. And in just a few seconds here, we should be able to see the hash rate that we have, okay? Let me move some of these to the side. Guys, it's always going to be a good idea to run GPU-Z. If you guys don't have GPU-Z, you could just open up a tab, go to google.com, and type in GPU-Z. It's going to be the very first link right here at the top. You can download it. It's a free program. It's going to show you your current temperatures. Now, as you guys can see, I'm getting about 30.4 MHSs. That's pretty good for a single GTX 1080 Ti. However, what if I told you guys that there was a program that was just released that can actually increase your hash power, okay? It may sound too good to be true, but let me show you guys that it's true. So as you guys can see, we're getting about 30. Let's go ahead and close this out. Let's go ahead and go over here. This program is called Oh God, an ETH enlargement pill. I first heard about this on Reddit. It seemed kind of shady. Let's go ahead and download this to show you guys how this shit works. I'm going to download this as a zip. I'm going to open the zip up. We're simply going to extract this to our desktop. Now this program is very, very simple to use. However, you know, there's been some debate in the community whether or not we should trust this program. Right now what I'm doing is I'm opening up Process Explorer, and I'm going to verify every process that's running here. I want to check the virus total results, just so I can show you guys that you may want to run this in a virtual machine. And, you know, I probably should make another video about this so that we're not diving in too deep here. But as you guys can see right now, let me sort this by positive results. This system is fairly clean. There's a 1 out of 68 right here. Let's go ahead and click on this. Seems like a very, very clean system. However, watch this. When we run this software, you're going to want to double click on this, click yes. Okay. This is going to open up a new process, okay? And as you can see, the hash has been submitted. We're getting 3 hits here. Now, getting 3 hits on a mining software, it's most likely 3 false positives. However, you guys should always do your own research. I cannot be held responsible if you guys download this shit and it's a fucking keylogger. So as a result of not knowing what we're downloading all the time, I only use this computer for mining and for gaming. I do all my banking on my other computer. So if you guys don't have 2 computers, I get that. What you guys could do is you could run this in a virtual machine. And again, I may make a second video about this here in a couple days if there's a big demand. And if there's not a big demand, just drop a comment in the video below. Ask me your question. I'll do my best to answer it as quickly as I can. So ideally, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to reopen the miner first. And as soon as we double click this, we're going to want to have this open as well. So I'd like to move this over here. Double click the miner first, and then double click this as well. And I'm not too sure what this does, so we could do some research on this here. So, you know, this was posted about 3 months ago. This gentleman is asking if anyone is using this new tool to increase their hash rate on their 1080 Ti's. It is promising big things. Initial thoughts are it's some sort of malware, but it's getting reasonable reviews with good hash rate bumps. So there is an interview here with one of the developers. I don't have time to watch this right now, but as I just told you guys, I only use this computer for mining and for gaming. So even if this was a virus, this would not affect me because I have other computers that I use for my online banking. So let's go ahead and minimize this. And as you guys can see, before in the video, we were only getting about 30 MHSs. Now we're getting 42. So that's pretty good. And the only difference that we made, the only thing that we changed was we downloaded this new program. So as you guys can see, that's about a 12 MHS increase. If we open up Process Explorer, this miner is heavily infected, 29 out of 68. Let's go ahead and open this one up. So as you guys can see, a lot of these are very common. Coin miner, coin miner, coin miner, coin miner. It could be 29 false positives. It could be 29 different viruses. I don't know. I'm not a computer security expert, but what I do know is if you really want to take your security to the next level, just download this into, use this with a virtual machine or with Sandboxy. Okay. So as you guys can see, we are now mining cryptocurrency on our computers. Let's go ahead and check our hash rate over here with CPU-Z. Should be right over here. As you guys can see, earlier in the video, our temps were like 29 Celsius. Now we're at 76 Celsius. So fan speed is only 50%. I'd like to turn this miner off for a moment just so I can make some changes here. And one of the softwares that I like to use to overclock my graphics card, it's called MSI Afterburner. I'll put a link to this in the YouTube description below. Right now, I'm not going to be doing a lot of overclocking. It's going to take a little bit of time. However, what I'd like to do is I'd like to move this fan speed over. So right now, as you guys can see, it's going down by itself. It's on the auto setting. I'm going to click right here. This is going to allow me to modify the fan speed so I can set it to 100%. Now, when I click this, you guys will notice this right here should change over to 100%. And it did, okay? So now that our fans are running at 100%, our temp should be a lot lower. So let's go ahead and double click the miner. And let's double click Oh God and ETH enlargement pill. And here we go, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the background, but the two fans on that 1080 Ti, they're spinning pretty quickly. So as you guys can see, we are mining. The temps are no longer 75 Celsius. We're down the 60 Celsius range. Our speeds are 42 MHSs. So guys, this is how easy it is to mine cryptocurrency. Now, with about 42 MHSs, you're not going to make a lot of money. Let me show you guys how much you would make. So we're going to go over here to this website. Once again, I'll put a link to this in the YouTube description below. The hash power that I'm currently fucking with is about 42. I will overclock. I've gotten about 43 in the past, so I will put 43 in here. Power cost, I haven't exactly calculated that yet. I've only been mining on this rig for a few weeks now. Previously, I did have some ASIC miners, but competition for script coins like Litecoin has gone through the roof, so I'm not fucking with those anymore. As you guys can see, I'll be making about 51 cents a day, $3.57 a week, or $15 a month, or $186 a year. Now, that is not a lot of money. I paid about $700 for my 1080 Ti, and that was a pretty good deal considering it's one of the Zotac brands. However, you know, here's the thing with cryptocurrency. We are in a bear market right now, and once the prices of cryptocurrency go back up, we could see one Ethereum hit 1500 again. So don't get discouraged that, you know, you bought your graphics card 4 to 6 weeks ago and you used to mine $1 a day, now it's 50 cents a day. The competition, the hash rate competition, that's always going to go up. It's actually called difficulty. So as difficulty goes up and as your hash power remains the same, you will continue to mine less and less coins. So if you are really serious about mining, you may want to upgrade to a rig that has the capability to put 2 or 3 graphics cards in there. And yeah, guys, sorry for being all scatterbrained today. I know it's been a while since I made a video. I just wanted to show you guys how to mine your own crypto here. And let's go ahead and take a look at the markets while we're here, guys. So, let's see, the total market cap, I believe it was sitting at about 221 billion, but let's wait for this to load over here. 218 billion. That's pretty low. Now, a video I made about a month ago, I called the bottom at about 230 billion. So I was wrong by just a few billion. Um, Once again, this is not financial advice. None of this is financial advice. This is all my biased opinion. But I don't think we're going to go any lower than we are. If we do break 6,200 Bitcoin, we're going to go down to 5,800. I just don't see people selling their Ethereum for less than 300. I just don't see it happening. So, now is a really good time to get involved in mining, in my opinion. It's like the great Warren Buffett says. It's like Warren Buffett once said, as one of the best investors out there, what you have to do is you have to be fearful when others are greedy. So if we look back, if we go to tools, if we go to global charts, the height of the bull market when everybody was greedy was right here, right? When we topped out at about, what is this? 800 billion. Everybody was greedy as fuck over here. So this was the time to be fearful when everybody's greedy. But Warren Buffett says, be greedy only when others are fearful. So right now, there's a lot of fear in the market, a lot of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Right now, not too many people have confidence in this market. So if you do have confidence in this market, it'd be a good idea to get into mining, or if you can't get into mining, do yourself a favor. Click that link in the YouTube description below. It's going to take you to my Coinbase link. And when you buy $100 worth of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, or Litecoin, Coinbase will give you an additional $10 for free. So once again, click that link below, purchase $100 worth of crypto using my link. Coinbase will give you an additional 10 bucks for free. So as you guys can see right here, let me turn a few of these off. Ethereum has hit, gotta adjust the sensitivity on this mouse. Ethereum has hit, what is this, 1,400 a coin? 1,300 a coin here. So it's hit 1,300 a coin before. If you were to tell people, in March of 2017 when Ethereum was $17, hey, this shit's gonna hit 1,300 bucks a coin, they would ask you what type of weed you're smoking, because it seems like a pipe dream. But from 20 bucks all the way to 1,300, a lot of people made a lot of money. And yeah, we did crash down, and we did crash down a little bit further. However, cryptocurrency as a whole, it's always going to continue to grow. I believe we have the SEC looking at approving ETFs here in a couple weeks to a couple months. If that happens, there's going to be a lot of big institutional investors that are going to get involved with cryptocurrency for the very first time. So once again, guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time today. I know this video has been a little bit long at 18 minutes. I usually don't make videos that are this long. But once again, I did want to apologize to you guys for not being so active. Had a few things come up here, but I promise to be much more active moving forward. Once again, guys, all these links are going to be in the YouTube description below. The link to download the miner, the link to Nanopool, the link to Oh God, the ETH enlargement pill. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, if I did anything wrong, if you guys want to give me some tips on how I can overclock my 1080 Ti, drop those in the comments below. Crypto Bro signing out. Have a great day, guys.